So you want to be a hot girl. You want to be a bad bee. You want to level up and you want to show him what he's missing and what he's lost. I'm here to give you 5 tips on how to level up after a breakup, Christian edition. Naturally, when you're in a relationship with someone, you form a bond, and that can be emotionally, sexually, and through that bond, you're now one. And now it's time to break away that tie and become your own individual person and figure out who you are by yourself. It's time to build yourselves up and become the woman you always envisioned yourself as. The first step you have to do is cut off all communication. Yes, sis. Delete the text thread. Stop reading over old conversations. Stop thinking about how it used to be. Stop allowing yourself to reminisce and cut off all communication. Because we go through moments, sometimes we're a little bit lonely at night, or we're a little bit lonely, or we see everyone else booed up and we feel like, oh, it's given, I want to go back, but don't. Stop trying to view his Instagram. Stop trying to look at his little DP. Stop trying to view what he's doing. Stop trying to stalk him and stop trying to see whether he's dating anyone, and stop asking about him, okay? Many a time when we come out of a relationship and we had mutual friends, we like to casually ask, oh, have you seen him? Have you heard of him? Oh, like, what's he doing now? No. And make it clear to your friends, don't tell me about him, because you can't allow him into your mind during this period. Otherwise, your mind's still going to be attached to him. Cut off the text thread. Delete the messages. Delete the pictures. You won't need them. You don't need the pictures for memories, okay? You really don't. Getting over your ex is like a bad habit. The first few days, weeks, months, it can be hard, but after that you get over it. You don't want to be around him. You don't want to be looking at messages. You don't want to be looking at pictures, lest it tempt you back to him and start giving you ideas. Second step, take time to date yourself, sis. Dating yourself is so important after a breakup, because you spent however long dating a person that you've now merged as one and used to do so much things together that now you have to begin to date yourself. Take yourself out, buy yourself nice things, spend time with yourself, develop hobbies. The time after a breakup shouldn't be about going on rebounds and going out to the clubs and drinking and partying, trying to find someone else to divert your attention or to distract you. I know, like, I was like that. When I got over a breakup, I was on to the next, like, I'm gonna say week. I was ready to move on. But let me tell you something. When I had a rebound, that would last until my rebound didn't work out. And then after that, I would still be getting over 2 people now. So it's like, okay, was it really worth it? Because the rebound didn't work. Now I'm getting over my ex and my rebound. Like, it doesn't work. You need to take time to date yourself. Heal from him first before you start looking to date someone else, because you don't want to carry the emotional baggage that you developed from your first relationship into your next, because it's not fair on the next person. Begin to work on yourself and develop yourself. If you didn't like something about yourself during that relationship, or you don't like something about yourself, work on it. If you've got anger issues, work on controlling your anger. Validate yourself. Learn how to build yourself up without having to rely on someone else's words. Begin to take care of the things that you feel in your life are not where you want it to be. Begin to look after your finances. Begin to look after your image. Begin to do treatments for yourself. Begin to get massages. Begin to go on solo dates. Begin to build your character up to the woman you want to be. That way your next person will be a level up because you've leveled up. Develop hobbies. Start something that you want to do. Like, start reading, start going for walks, start riding bikes, start cooking or baking. Start a hobby. Complete things off of your bucket list. If there's things that you've always wanted to do, start doing it. You've been through a hard time. Treat yourself. Buy something nice for yourself. Take yourself somewhere nice. Do something nice for yourself. Spend money on yourself because you deserve it. Don't feel as though, oh, I don't deserve this money or it's too much money. Spend money on yourself. Show yourself the love that you deserve, that you are looking for. Like, I always had a one rule. Treat yourself monthly. And I treat myself like 2 to 3 times a month because I deserve it. Have positive affirmations. You need to speak life into yourself. Begin to say, no, I will prosper. I will find someone. I am not the problem. I am beautiful. There is nothing wrong with me. I am confident. I am beautiful. I am self-assured. I attract wealth. I am gorgeous. Speak life into yourself. Don't allow anyone to make you feel as though you're not worth it. Speak life, sis. Speak positive affirmations. When you wake up, speak. I speak positive affirmations to myself when I need it. I may not necessarily do it every morning, but when I need to, I do. Sometimes I don't feel pretty, but then I look at myself and I say, look at you, your skin looks gorgeous. Your skin is clearing up. Girl, work on your skincare. If you don't like your skin, work on your skincare. Learn to love yourself a bit more. Find the silver lining. Things end for a reason. Don't always look at things in a pessimistic way. Always look at things in an optimistic way. What have I learned? And what can I take from this to another situation? And begin to adjust your standards again. Maybe your standards dropped in your last relationship. Maybe they dropped while she was in your last relationship. Begin to adjust your standards. don't allow them to drop. Begin to exercise. Exercise, exercise. Now, let me tell you this from the start. Exercise doesn't mean you're necessarily working out to get in shape. It doesn't mean you're working out to get a specific body. It doesn't mean you're working out in order to look snatched or in order to do anything other than releasing endorphins. Now, working out has so many positive attributes. It has so many positive impacts on your body, on your mental health, and it's so important. When I was going through the worst depression of my life, working out was the one thing that saved me. Of course, Jesus. But God was giving me instruction to work out, and I didn't understand why he was telling me to work out until I started working out, and I realized working out saved me. It saved me, and I'm going to go more into my weight loss journey another time. But when I worked out and I began to work out consistently every day for 3 months, my mental health done a 360. I was a 10. I was it, girl. Like, I was it. I felt so good about myself. Exercise has also been found to alleviate low self-confidence and low moods. So it's not just working out to get a good body, but it's also working out to improve your mental state, because it releases positive endorphins and it makes you feel happy. It makes you feel good. It releases stress and toxins out of your body, which could contribute to low moods and anxiety and depression. So working out is not just to get a snatched body. It could mean going for walks. It could mean going for a run. It could literally mean stretching. It could mean going for a bike ride. It could literally just mean walking to the shop and back. Just getting a little bit of movement and exercise. It could be dancing. It could be anything getting you positive. It could be little TikTok dances. Anything to get your body moving, get your blood pumping is a win, okay? The fourth step is spend more time with the people you love. Spend time with your parents, your siblings, your friends, your animals. Because now that we're single, we have a lot of free time, and it's so easy to just beat ourselves up in our free time. But occupy your free time. Spend it with the people you love. And the final step, the most important step, the step I saved until the end: spend time with God. Strengthen your relationship with God during this time. This is the best time to strengthen your relationship with God. You don't have a distraction now. You're not in a relationship. You no longer have someone taking up majority of your time. You no longer have someone that you have to pour into continually. But now you have all your free time. Use this time to establish and build your relationship with God. That could mean beginning to read your Bible again after a long time. That could mean getting into prayer. That could mean just worshiping God. That could mean dedicating this time to get to know God, you know, because many a time maybe we just don't know God as well as we'd want to know God, as we'd like to know God. So use this time to get to know God, build a relationship with God. Maybe start going to a church, go to a church, or find a church, or maybe going back to the church that you stopped going to. Begin to fall in love with God during this time, because God is the ultimate healer. You can do all of these steps, but the most important thing that's helped me is my relationship with God. So I encourage you, use this time to focus on God. Let him pour into you and build you up in the woman you are meant to be. Now, these are my 5 steps on how to level up after a breakup, Christian edition. How to level up without going on a rebound, without having to date his best friend, or without having to get back at him, but really focusing on yourself and growing and elevating without him. Because you don't need him, sis, once he's gone. It's time for you to move on. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you implement these steps. Let me know down below which was your favorite step, and if this video was for you, please give it a big thumbs up.